Hey there, again. I had some technical difficulties with my internet, so hope it's working now. Hi there, I'm Jamie Faye, Millennial Life Dating and Relationship Coach, and on this edition of Wellness Wednesday, I want to talk about how to prepare emotionally and physically for the holidays. So we've got Thanksgiving in America coming up tomorrow, and then we're going to go into a full swoop of holidays into Hannuka and Christmas and the New Year. And there's so much talk and conversation about, eating and how to prepare and all that. And it's all really, really important. So I want to give about 6 tips, some easier things, some more challenging things, and things for you to think about to prepare for this, to go in with your best foot forward so that you can look back on this period of time, or even just tomorrow, just on Thanksgiving, if that is bringing up a little bit of anxiety for you or worry, then to come out of it on the other side feeling like it went as well as it could have. Because these holidays are wonderful, right? For many people, they're a time of joy and love to come together with people that you're close to or you don't get to see very often. But they can also bring up some anxiety, some pain, some sadness. So if that's for you the case, then this video is perfect for you, even if it's just a little bit. Even if you just wish that it could go by a little bit smoother and everyone could get along a lot better, then this video is for you. So when you jump on, say hello, and if you're on the replay, please let us know you were here. Say hi. You can put in the comments #replay. So let me know. Put a 1 in the comments if you are 100% like you love the holidays, everything about them. Hi, Samantha. That nothing ever gets in your way. Everyone is all cool and everyone's working together, friends, family. Or put a number 2 in the comments if you're like, well, sometimes there's a little bit of a little crink in the chain. There's a little bit of friction. Maybe it's not between you and someone else. Maybe it's between other people in your family or in your close friend group that join you on the holidays. So let me know in the comments and I will check back. Hopefully I can see them. Yeah. So if I can't see the comments, I'm sorry because my internet is being weird and I can't use my computer simultaneously. But I will try and I will definitely circle back around at the end. So the first tip I'm going to give you, I think 6, is know your why. Know why you are going to this gathering, let's say tomorrow on Thanksgiving. Know why you're going, why you want to be there, what you want to give. What is it that you want to show up and give on this year when you are there? So that's the first thing. Take a minute. If you're watching the replay, pause this video. If you are watching with me live, then take out a piece of paper or open a note on your phone if you can and listen at the same time and just write, why are you going to this? And it can be preparing for Christmas, a month from now when you're traveling across the world to go home for Christmas or for Hanukkah or for the New Year, whatever it is, take the time to identify, why are you doing this? Why are you? If it's about, well, they want me to. They're making me, something like this, because people sometimes say that, well, my parents will feel really bad. I'll feel guilty if I don't go, right? Because the holidays can bring up a lot of guilt. So I'd love for you to take a minute to say, okay, so even though I'm saying it's about them, how is this about me? I want to be the best daughter or son that I can be. So therefore, I'm going to go with the intention of being as kind and helpful as I can be, and watching, not getting into conversations with this person about this person or this person about this person, if that's not how you want to behave. The whole idea is to look back at this season or this day afterwards and say, you know what? I did the best I could. I stayed calm and happy and I enjoyed and was in gratitude for what I have. And I didn't let it get, slip away or get messed up with any other stuff. So that's the first one. The second one is work out. Work out. Don't get into a place of like, well, it's just like a lazy time of year and like after the holidays, I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to be more healthy or get fit, whatever that means for you. Work out today and tomorrow if you're celebrating Thanksgiving. And if you can, every day until ever, but Christmas and the New Year, even if it just means a 20-minute brisk walk. But more than that would be great if you can physically do that, because you need to come feeling good in your body, because all of the tension and things that you might experience in these family gatherings, they really start in your body. You start to feel them in your body. So if you can release them from your body and use your body and exert your body, then it's going to be easier to get to the things I'm going to talk about in a couple minutes about your mind and about your perception of what's going on. So that's that. The next one is, don't starve yourself. Do not say, well, I'm just not going to eat a lot the whole day until dinner, or I'm not going to eat very much all week. Eat normally. Don't put your body into shock by changing your whole routine. Eat well, eat healthy, what's good for you, eat normal meals, and also that day, don't not eat. Eat protein, whatever that means for you. If you're vegan or a meat eater, whatever that means during the day before dinner. Don't save it all. I'm just going to eat all of my calories and all my fat and all my protein at night. And before you eat, look at your food and be grateful for it and eat slowly. This is just all about the eating part, because eating is fun and eating should be enjoyable and food is delicious. I am the first person to tell you that I love to eat and I love food. So I think it's really important that you prepare for that and you don't just throw it away. You don't want to feel gross and bloated and heavy and also feel bad the next day. And if you're very sensitive, that's really bad. You're going to feel awful, right? That food is there. There's an abundance of food. So plan and eat what will feel good for you and feels good for you in the moment by eating slowly. And don't starve yourself. Okay. And the next one is, this is more about how it feels when you're around your family or friends and family, and what's coming up for you. So this next one is about your triggers. Know your triggers. Know who's going to rub you the wrong way, or how someone might act, or the way they eat, even it could be, or how they might talk about themselves all the time, or how they might ask you pointed questions that make you uncomfortable about your life, or how they don't talk to you at all, or anything. I'm trying to think of everything I've ever heard, or yeah, I think that covers most of the categories. So you can let us know in the comments. I would love to hear. You can write to me privately too. Like, what is it? What is the trigger in this holiday for you? Like, what comes up for you that makes it really difficult? And you can make a whole list, right? It's possibly not just one thing that happens. It could be what your mom says and then your brother says back to her, and that upsets you, or your parents, or this friend or this uncle who always says these things that make you uncomfortable, different politics. It could be anything. Write them down. And then when you have them on the piece of paper, take some time to just see that they're just stories and they're real, and it's okay that they feel real to you and you experience them in your reality. But it's important to take responsibility for saying, you know what, these things can happen, but it's my responsibility of how I'm going to react. So the choice here is about taking action rather than reacting just in a second about these triggers that are going to come at you in this scenario, in this environment. So if you're watching the replay, pause the video and take, 3 minutes maybe to write down the triggers. And if you are watching live, now is a great time to even just write down one, to just get the flow so that you want to come back and continue the flow after the video. What else? So the idea here is to decide how you want to act. If someone's going to ask you questions that you don't want to answer, then you can decide you're going to react by saying, so I'd rather talk about something else, or thank you so much for caring, but I would love to know about you. What would you like to share? What's new? Or change the subject. Whatever it is prepare. Take the time to prepare. So much of mindfulness and actually becoming less reactionary is one, understanding the triggers. And if you have some time to do that, great. And if not, then you can talk with me and we can find some time to talk it out. The next step is preparing for them and slowing it down in such a way that you can act instead of react. So decide how you want to act. Okay, The next one is, is understanding that this is a very challenging time for a lot of people. This is a very charged time about money and about family and about emotions, and it is about gratitude, and hopefully that can be a driving force for you in this. But it can also be a time of sadness or disappointment or memory of things that come up for you, stories and traumas that you've experienced with your family or the people that you're going to see, or lack thereof. So perhaps this is a time that brings up time of feeling alone or abandoned or without. And just understanding that that's normal and that we all experience that in some way or another is really comforting. If you really give yourself that space to feel those emotions, not to push them away and resist them and say, well, I have to be happy, it's holiday time. It's to be with those emotions and see why they are, and to understand that everyone's feeling them in some way or the other. Really, like, it's really important to remember that you are not alone in this experience, in the human experience. Okay, so I'll go over them really quick. So one is know your why. Why are you going to this gathering? Why are you enjoying the holidays in this way or going to go to the holiday? 2, work out. Go to another yoga class, dance, run. Hey, Natalia. The third one is do not starve yourself. Do not starve yourself because you're going to eat a big meal. That's much worse. Eat normally every day, and if it means you want to eat more on that evening and you're eating a lot more calories in your mind and you think that way, then fine, then add an extra workout, no problem. But balance is not by starving yourself and then eating. Okay. Take breaks. Actually, I think I missed that one. That was a really important one before that I didn't see on my paper. Take breaks. So when you go to Thanksgiving or Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, or New Year's, if you need time alone, take it. Take it an hour after you get there. Take it before dinner starts. Go for a walk. Go to the bathroom. Go to a room in the house. Whatever you need to do, take time for yourself to just be, to retract. Because as we said before, this is not an everyday occurrence. You have a lot more alone time in your usual life. Maybe you live with a partner or a roommate or your individual family, and now you're going into this space with so many people, so many energies, so many emotions, so many stories that you're going to need to give yourself that time to de-stimulate, right? It's not a word, I don't think. So to back up, to take a break. So give yourself that permission right now. I'm giving it to you, and now you need to give it to yourself to take breaks as much as you need to. Okay, and then we have know your triggers. So prepare for the triggers that usually happen at this time of year at these gatherings, and decide how you're going to deal with them now, not then, how you're going to deal with them. Okay, and next is understand that this is a difficult time for almost everyone. Even if it's really happy on one side, it brings up a lot of things. So you're not alone in that. And I bet if you talk with friends that you trust, or if you reach out to me, I'm happy to talk with you about it, that you'll hear that everyone mostly is experiencing some kind of emotional thing around this time of year, whether it's about eating or whether it's about the family or being far from your family or whatever it is. So I hope these tips will be helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments, or and let me know by loving this video so that more people will see it and they can prepare for the holiday and the holiday season rather than being totally in a place of reaction to what's happening. So thank you so much. Happy Wednesday and happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends, and love and kisses to you all. Bye.